What goes on, my Minecraft people? Today we will be reviewing the Snapshot 24W11A for Minecraft Java Edition. And this snapshot right here is pretty big for the Minecraft 1.21 update, and the biggest feature I believe that, well, by biggest feature I mean the most popular feature added in the snapshot is the Mace weapon. This is it right here. Looks a little weird 2D in your hands, but it's a new weapon, and that doesn't happen often for Minecraft. So it actually has the same attack damage and attack speed as a diamond sword, you can see right here. But you don't just go up to a mob and whack it. No, 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 you gotta do it from a high up place like this tower that goes up to build limit. You could also go further down if you were to have like a big pillar from the sky drop down the bedrock layer, but this should be a good enough example, right? So I guess I'll meet you when I get all the way up there. Alright, I am at the top of this tower, and I'm gonna crash down in survival mode and try to land this hit. And once I do, maybe succeed, you'll see exactly what goes on. So I recommend not trying this if you don't see your target. So let's just do it from where the mob is too fast, okay? There we go. See how much damage that did? Oh. Okay, wow. It didn't kill the other one, though. Can confirm. But did you see what that breeze that I did kill dropped? It dropped 2 breeze rods. It no longer drops wind charges. It now drops the breeze rod, which I believe was always going to be the breeze's drop upon death, since it is very similar to the blaze and the blaze rod. But if we want the wind charges, we're going to have to now craft these breeze rods down. And we get 4 from 1 breeze rod. But the breeze rod also has another use, and that is to actually craft the mace. And if you want to see me just whack an animal like normal, as you can see, it does nothing special. It's just literally the same as a diamond sword if you do it that way. Before you try, I would like to warn you that the mace cannot be enchanted with mending or unbreaking like every other weapon and tool. So I don't know why, but that's how it is. You can't enchant the mace. So 250 times, 250 times you can use it, and then you're done. And yes, the breeze rod drop is affected by the looting enchantment. So if we were to kill breeze without any looting, that would be, I guess, 1 breeze rod. I wonder if it's 1 every time. Let's kill another one without looting. Yep, seems like it's 1 breeze rod every time. But if you use looting 3, it should be way more than just 1 per breeze. Yeah, a lot more actually. With looting 3, we got 7 breeze rods from 1 breeze. That's a lot. That's enough to make a handful of wind charges. And, of course, a mace. This should also be used for brewing at some point too, like how blaze rods are. We will try this again with still targets. See how far they flew? I mean, they maybe would have flown further if they were actual mobs, but even made a nice bang sound, and they all went flying except for the middle one. And seriously, if you do get it perfect, you get it just right, you can actually one-shot a warden. So let's spawn that in. Let's actually put the warden in a bit of a hole here. Go 100 plus blocks in the sky. We'll make it even 200 y coordinates wise. So once we get up there, we'll just crash down with our mace. And if I one-shot it, I'll consider myself a pro with the mace, as I'm trying to be. Done. Dead. But yeah, it does the most amount of damage if you succeed from a high up area and land that hit on a mob. But you probably want to know how to get this thing in survival, because if I didn't know, I certainly would want to know. So you find it down below in the trial chambers. Yep, that's right, another feature exclusive to the trial chambers, and apparently also in this snapshot, trial chambers were improved. Gonna have to double check on what way, but I don't see any new rooms or anything like that. What I am seeing though is that the vaults are surrounded by new blocks. Well, not new blocks, but they weren't surrounded by these blocks before. And we actually need the vault now, because not only has the loot been slightly adjusted, but you can now get items exclusively from the vault. So let's go ahead and get a trial key and see if we can get it the first try. Where's the mouth? There it is. Here's a enchanted golden apple, emeralds, arrows, potions, knacks. We didn't get it from that one. Let's try again. Guess I have to find another room. There's only one per room, it seems. Another! Nope. But you can clearly see that the loot is a bit different, right? Like poison arrows and potions. Wasn't like that before. Wow, that's kind of garbage. Come on now, there are only so many vaults. Just give it to me. Ah, why don't I have the YouTuber luck right now? This room seems pretty new. I think it might be. But it does contain a vault. Look, I didn't exactly look at the loot table chances, but I guess this new item or block is kind of rare. I mean, rightfully so, right? Because if you know how to use it, it's kind of OP. There it is. And there's that too. Yeah, so wind charges can come from vaults now, but this vault gave us something brand new. And that, folks, is the heavy core. Now, this acts like a block. It is the size of a mop head or conduit, those types of blocks. They're not like rotatable, but this is it. But it doesn't do anything when you place it down. You actually need to put it in a crafting recipe with the breeze rod. And did you guess by now what that will do? Yep, if we just do this, we can, well, get some wind charges, but we can also get the mace. 1 breeze rod and 1 heavy core gives us 1 mace. By the way, it has 250 durability. Just like swords, you can't break blocks while holding it in creative mode. Oh, but there is quite a lot more than just the new mace weapon. We have new banners. That's right, 2 new banner patterns have been added. This is the first time we are getting new banner patterns since the Nether update. We have 2 new ones. This one right here is Flow, and this one right here is Guster. Guster is obviously representing the breeze mob here, but if you look at it in a different way, it kind of looks like a bumblebee. But just don't look at it too closely, then it obviously looks like a breeze, at least to me. And of course, Guster, or Flow, I'm sorry. This is Flow, that's Guster. Flow looks like just wind. And of course, you can put these banners on your shield. Look at this Guster banner on my shield. You could do the same for Flow as well. All banners are like that. Also recently, in the last Snapshot, you were able to customize your own banners using data packs and resource packs. So that's cool. Have fun with these new banner designs. I know we all love our banners, but I hope we all love our armor trims too, because 2 new armor trims as well have been added. And here they are, the 2 new armor trims. They look very suspiciously similar to what you can find in the trial chambers, because that is where you find them. They could be obtained via the vault block, so another unique loot item found within them. And this one right here looks like this. And it should go without saying, you can put this on any armor type and have any trim color. This one right here is known as the Flow armor trim, which is very breeze related. And as for this one right here, it is the Bolt armor trim, which is very copper related. And that is exactly how you duplicate them. So if we were to just put down our crafting table, we'll start off with Flow, put in our 7 diamonds, breeze rod in the center, and bam, we have duplicated the Flow armor trim. And for Bolt, it's a copper block. If you give a care in the world for armor trims, let me know if you think these designs are cool. But we're not done yet. We have some new Pottery Sherds as well. And here they are right here. 3 new Pottery Sherds, but you can't find them via archaeology. They can only be found in the trial chambers. This one here is the Guster Pottery Sherd, and just like the banner pattern, it's a breeze. And also like the banner pattern, we got the Flow Pottery Sherd, which is just a gust of wind. And we also have a third one known as the Scrape Pottery Sherd, and it's an axe. Get it? Because it scrapes off the oxidation off copper? Yeah. So let me show you exactly in which part of the trial chambers you can find these in. Let me just locate the one that I had. All right here. Now basically, wherever you find the decorated pots in the trial chambers, there's a chance of it to have, the pottery sherd on it, like this one. It has flow on it, and this one has guster on it, and I'm sure scrape is somewhere. Let me just break it with my mace here. Oh, let me do it in survival. Oh. Well, look at that, folks. It seems like the mace does not shatter decorated pots. That's that might be a unintentional design, but yeah, you can shatter it, or you can get the pot with the sherd already on it. And that is the only way you can get the sherd. Really should be in archaeology, but you get it from here. But not all the pots have sherds on them. Just some of them. But I'm determined to find the Scrape Pottery Sherd pot, wherever it is. Oh. What's this do? Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, how perfect is that? You got the old spawner next to the trial spawner. That's weird to see, but I found it. Here's the seed, and here are the coordinates if you want to, I guess, find it yourself. Because we're moving on. I had to go into a new trial chamber to find it, but here it is, the Scrape Pottery Sherd. Right next to the Guster. Let me smash it to prove to you that you can get it in Smash 4. Well, not in creative. Alright. Yep, there's the sherd right there. And there's that sherd right there. Ugh. Why are the bogs in every one? Every trial chamber contains a bog spawner that I find. I swear. I always find the bogs, but I never find the silverfish. That's my quote that I just came up with. Now we take a look at the changelog, since we have now covered everything added in the snapshot. So all these features are experimental, so they are coming the 1.21 update. See, new weapon, new item, new block, trims, sherds, patterns, loot tables, and trial chambers have been updated. But in what way exactly? Well, right here. They remade 2 of the rooms, so they didn't add anything new. They remade 2 of the rooms, so I guess I saw one of them. I guess I'll have to look into the code or just place down each individual structure. These 2, slanted and pedestal. I guess they were named something else before. But yeah, so the flow and guster and scrape pottery sherds to the decorated pots in the decor structure pool. Basically saying you'll find them on decorated pots in the trial chambers, like I said before. And trial spawners will now appear more frequently in the corridors. Yay! And change the layout of the blocks around the vaults. I noticed that right away. You know, the chiseled, tough, and polished andesite. And yeah, adjustments to the loot tables for the vault. You will now get no more than 1 unstackable item per vault. And you can now get these items ejected from the vault. The wind charges, the new smithing templates, the new banner patterns, and of course the heavy core. Before we end things off, I would like to remind you that in the last snapshot, new wolves have been added, and I didn't cover it because I've kind of been working on a separate video for 1.20.5, so I didn't want to repeat exactly what I say here in that video, since I doubt the new wolves will be changing. So how they are now should be how they are when 1.20.5 releases. And yeah, these are the forest wolves, so expect me to talk about the new wolves in a full update video for 1.20.5. So no, it's not that I don't care for dogs, it's just I don't want to repeat myself in 2 videos. Even though I feel like I repeat myself enough in the same video. Now that this video is basically over, I can now practice using the mace in my spare time, because by the next video I should be a master at this, because now critical hits matter. That was just a normal critical hit. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This is certainly a surprise dropped by Mojang. I mean, they have been teasing the mace for a couple days now, but new weapons are always welcome. If you like the new mace weapon, then consider liking the video, showing that you liked my showcase of the mace, and consider subscribing to the channel for more Snapshot showcase videos and more videos, of course, and turn on post notifications so you get notified instantly, hopefully, when I upload these videos. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.